What is good, YouTube? Welcome to Southshore VS Terran Mill. We got a pretty nice open there with the mass stealth into the time warp. That's right, I did it. Now, this brawl was a complete shit show on some classes. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you straight up. Especially if you play anything melee. Warrior, rogue, monk, windwalker, monk. Like, a lot of classes get really... man. It's just not a good time. Now that being said, there are some classes that have a real good time here. Frost Mage was one I really enjoyed. You pick up the increased slow and the chance when you slow things that it can freeze them, and then the extra damage on your frost orb or frozen orb. It's a good time. That being said, I did opt for more of a AoE build going in here, and I actually found a use for Flame Patch. Yeah. So you might, and even on Unholy DK I did pretty good damage. Spoiler alert to a class you might see soon. And I used a move that you pretty much can't get used anywhere else, Epidemic, for a lot of damage. A lot of classes out there that have abilities that are never being used because they're just completely AoE centric are worth a look in this BG, is I guess what I'm saying. Other than that, hope you got more heals than them, hope your team knows how to do damage, and hope the tides of battle sway on your side. I did get a pretty interesting game here on my DH, which I might splice into something neat. Basically, everybody hid from us for like 30 minutes. Woo! But obviously, I'll cut out a lot of that. Like, this is unreal. The main problem they got though is they're really stacked up, and I'm just repeatedly flame striking for that debuff underneath them to just keep burning. And it just melts them straight down. So every time you cast a flame strike, it basically leaves a little patch underneath them that keeps on burning them. To my knowledge, the patch sticks there, and you can just keep stacking them over and over and over. And in PvE, stuff dies too quick to really do anything with this, but in this BG, where everybody thinks, you know, group up so we can get some AoE heals, nah bro. You don't want to group up against some classes, especially if there's a few good mages. Frost mages, fire mages, I'm not sure, I never tried arcane in here. Even warlocks are champing this one. I even opted for a move I almost never take, Ring of Frost. Just because, like, once they get situated and you run out of all your burst CDs, if you throw that into the middle and catch a few healers with it, that's a lot of healing you're stopping, even for a few seconds. Just trying to stick close to the outside and keep those flame patches up, so we keep them back, keep pushing them back. Once they get a bunch of patches stacked, they kind of gotta move, and they can't move forward. So it's really neat to see that, like, you can kind of push people slowly back just by putting out so much damage. Now this, like, almost no classes can do this. Frost Mage does it really well though, because almost everybody hates being slowed by like 85% if you pick the one talent. Frigid Winds, I believe it's called. But you throw your blizzards down in the wider area because you pick the extra blizzard damage and the bigger area of effect, and the chance to freeze people, and you just, in the PvP talents, the chance to freeze people when you slow them, you really end up being a big pain in the butt to a lot of people here. Now that being said, some games just because of how the games are queued in with healers, if they got like 5 healers and you only got 2 or 3, they could be pushing you right back to the wall for 30 minutes and you're just barely hanging on, and it's some of the longest games of your life. Something, I don't know, there should be a mercy mode, you know? If you get pushed so far, then you just lose extra points and then you lose faster or something like that. I don't know. That's probably going to trigger a lot of people because they're like, nah, we want to pull them into the guards, bro. The guards will save us. Don't do it, man. The guards won't save you. The guards are only working for themselves. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. People freeze the guards and the guards will just stand there and do nothing about it. Those guards ain't saving you. Always trying to keep mobile. As soon as I feel like I'm getting targeted by somebody, I try to blink out of there and drop a shield on me. Never stick around somewhere too long, because remember, there is hunters and they're always hunting you down. DKs are pretty mean too. If you don't notice one coming, man. The last game I played, I just got gripped into the middle of the group like 5 times in a row. Legitimately, I'd run right back and I'd go look for the DK. And as soon as I'd see him, the other one would pull me in. And I was like, God damn it. It's like, Team DK. Team DK versus 1 DK. Where's my DK, buddy? Also, I don't know. I want to mention something. The reason I kind of went with a fire game over a frost game, I feel like Frost Mage has got a little bit more edge here, I'll be honest. But I do find most games I play Frost lag. And a mage buddy I got did suggest that Frost Orb lags games. Now, I'm not saying it does, but every game I was a Frost Mage, pretty much. And every game I was not a Frost Mage, every game I was not a Frost Mage and seen that there was frozen orbs, the screen was laggy. Now obviously there are 79 other players in this game, so that can't solely be the reason, but it might be something worth mentioning to Blizzard developers just to, you know, maybe have a look at the animations for this 40v40 and tune them down a little bit. I'm okay with not having a light show, you know? Like, I have something obviously, but doesn't need to be super fancy updated WoW graphics. Maybe tune the graphics down to when this was last released for the people that are inside this game, you know what I mean? I don't know. I even had my screen on. Normally I dual screen and I turned it down to 1 just to pump the graphics even a little bit, to pump my video, to give my video card a little bit more graphics power, and that still lagged in here. I still lagged hard. This was a pretty solid lagless game though, so, and I gotta say I pretty much trying to keep those flame patches up. Dropping the meteor. As soon as I feel like they're stopping to try and regroup, I just drop the bomb on them. Try to get a couple free instant casts so I can get a proc and get a free cast flame strike for some quick damage as soon as they're situated. And like, god damn it, we just got out of the flame patch and now there's another flame patch. Fucking flame patches for days. God damn it. See, like, I don't know. Mage is such a annoying trolley class. You know what I mean? I feel so much joy in just wrecking people's experience. They're just like, you know what? Alright, I found a good spot. I'm feeling good about this. I'm feeling safe. There's nothing on the ground. I can stand here for a couple seconds and cast something. No. Not today, bro. Not today. Nobody's free casting today. You want to cast? You're standing in shit, man. And you're gonna like it. Oh, there's a frozen orb right there. Maybe it isn't up to the frost mages. Alright, I don't know. Maybe it's multiple frozen orbs. Game just can't handle when frozen orbs touch each other. That's fucked. Cue this BG if you want some nostalgic feels, or if you're a ranged caster with a lot of cool AoE perks. My god, you will be the savior of the day of a lot of people just trying to get their daily win. Obviously, shout out to all the healers that put up with the complete retards, because usually, I mean, it's like you deal with 2 or 3 in a group of 10 to 15, right? But here it's like 20 of them are gonna be just players that are questionable. Alright, maybe not 20, but maybe that's reaching. Maybe that's reaching, but some games make me question my life. And make me more reinforced to make more guides and keep PvP how-tos coming. Alright guys, that's about all I got for you. Good luck if you end up queuing for this one next time. I wish you Godspeed. Oh, that hunter went ham. Damn. But I was right up there in the damage. On a class I almost never play. How about that for... You need to get... I don't know. How about that for AP grinding? I don't know, guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see more wacky content, and drop a like if I'm on the right track and you're having a good time. Anyways, have a good one, guys, and Godspeed.